Good morning. Welcome to Optimal Frequency. I'm Grant. I talk to spirits here at my house using sources of white noise. I then filter out the sound of the white noise using an artificial intelligence, leaving behind only the spirit responses. Today, I have just finished up at my kitchen tap a session with the spirits on the topic of The Curse of Oak Island. This is a television series I've been following for several years. I've watched every episode. It's a trickle of information every season, but it's still interesting. It has us hooked. So let's see, because I have not analyzed it yet, what the spirits have to say on this topic. Stay tuned. Okay, so today I've decided to do a quick session on Oak Island. Got my sugar bowl ready to go. Let's wing some questions here and see what kind of answers we get. I can hear the garbage truck up the street, but that'll get filtered out by the AI and maybe even create some more responses. I'll try and get deep and chunky today. That actually sounds pretty good. The hairs get long and scraggly looking. Need a haircut. But you're not here to look at my mug. Good morning, spirits. Good morning, team. Doing an impromptu session on Oak Island. Oak Island is a 57-hectare privately owned island in Lunenburg County on the south shore of Nova Scotia, Canada. The tree-covered island is one of about 360 small islands in Mahone Bay and rises to a maximum of 11 meters above sea level. The island is located 200 meters from shore and connected to the mainland by a causeway and gate. The nearest community is the rural community of Western Shore, which faces the island, while the nearest village is Chester. The island is best known for various theories about possible buried treasures or historical artifacts and the associated exploration. Oak Island has been a subject for treasure hunters ever since the late 1700s, with rumors that Captain Kidd's treasure was buried there. While there is little evidence to support what went on during the early excavations, stories began to be published and documented as early as 1856. Since that time, there have been many theories that extend beyond that of Captain Kidd, which include, among others, religious artifacts, manuscripts, and Marie Antoinette's jewels. Oak Island! It's a mystery we love to follow here. Is there any treasure buried on Oak Island? What is the treasure that's buried on Oak Island? Is the treasure associated with a specific group of people? And if so, which group? Did the Templar Knights bring this treasure here? Did Francis Bacon bring the treasure here? Does the treasure have anything to do with the lost works of Shakespeare? Is Oak Island cursed? Will there actually be more deaths on the island before the treasure is found? Areas of interest on the island with regard to treasure hunters include a location known as the Money Pit, which is allegedly the original searcher's spot. Located on the east side of Oak Island, the Money Pit is, or was, a shaft more than 100 feet deep. According to island lore, it first drew the attention of a local teenager in 1795 who noticed an indentation in the ground and with some friends started to dig, only to find a man-made shaft featuring wooden platforms every 10 feet down to the 90-foot level of depth. There is also a formation of boulders called Nolan's Cross, named after a former treasure hunter with a theory on it, and a triangle-shaped swamp. Lastly, there has been searcher activity on a beach at a place called Smith's Cove. Various objects including non-native coconut fiber have been found there. More recent archaeological discoveries in the Smith's Cove area have included an allegedly pre-15th century lead cross and various wooden earthworks. So they took some water measurements on the last season and they showed, I think it was high levels of like silver, saying that if the treasure's down there and the silver's been sitting in that water for so long, there's so many parts per million has the qualities of silver in the water, and they said it was very high, the readings, so that there should be a lot of treasure down there. Is that true? Does Dan Blankenship regret spending over half of his life on that island looking for the treasure? Dan, if you had to do it all over again, would you do it the same thing? What about Fred Nolan? Same question. Did you enjoy the search for the treasure? Are you two, Fred and Dan, more friendly toward each other now that you've both passed over and you're on the other side? You're no longer rivalries searching for the treasure. Will the current team that's on Oak Island right now, the brothers and their team and their sons and their friends, will they find the treasure? The lead cross that they found on the island was dated back to like the 12th century. But they said nobody's been coming here that long. That's what they thought before they started finding some of this older stuff. That lead cross that they found, was that dropped by somebody that had an item that was passed down in their family? So maybe it was dropped in the 1700s and they just had an old cross they were wearing? Or was it actually dropped on the island, you know, around the 12th century? What should happen to the treasure when it is found? Is there anything you want to tell us about this treasure? Do the spirits of the dead protect the treasure? If it stays a mystery, is that more fun for all of us if they never find anything? Do you spirits have a message for any of our viewers today? If so, please say their name and leave them a message. Okay, I think that's all the questions I had on Oak Island. Thank you for joining me, spirits. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Fred, if you guys piped in with a couple of answers. If you have anything else to say, I'll give you another 10 seconds right now. Okay, thank you very much, spirits. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you. Same to you, viewers. Thank you all. We'll catch you all in the next video. Sending out the light.